7, 8, 9, 10. Peace, everyone. Welcome to the Friday Listening Party. I'm Eric Leo 108, author, rapper, philosopher, and today I'm debuting my brand new track like I do most Fridays. This week's drop is called Author. Before we jump in, drop where you're watching from and let me know if you read the blog post at fience.com, Fience spelled Fiense.com. I just posted it. It is current. I know this is the Friday listening party, but it's currently Saturday, August 1st, 2026. I'm a day late. I was busy yesterday. Yeah, and I didn't just wait till the next week to do the Friday listening party because there's another track coming out next week. Because I now release on the first, third, and if there's a fifth Friday of the month. Um, I I could really use your support. If you hear something in the track that hits you, type it in the comments. Let's go bar for bar today. I'm going to give an update, then read the blog post, and then we'll listen to the song. Then I'll do a lyrical breakdown of the track. Let's get started. Who made the beat? Excuse me, Ryani Beats. Who produced the track? I did. Does it feature anyone? No. Is it Cosmic Love? Not that I can tell. Announcements. Book promo. I think I talk about in this book, we'll have to see, 108, Dark Racism. This is the American Nightmare Project, but I don't think I talk about it. Farming Humans. And Canon will do. And we also have the newest one, The Myth of the Sun. So, I would highly recommend these books. If you want to know the philosophy behind the music, it's in these books, basically. There's more books, but that's basically what the canon is right now. Join my school community. I tried going live on this laptop. I don't know if you can see that. But I have to set up some stuff. It's not working, and I'm on a time crunch like usual. So, yeah. I do school fine with it. Come to the group meetings on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern if you want to know like an inside scoop about what's going on. And then eventually I put it out to the public or whatever, but sometimes it takes months. The blog ecosystem is going well, like independent hip hop, psychosocial philosophers, sociology of love, and nouveau economics all get like 1,000 views per week now. Socioeconomic market is doing pretty well too, so I'm probably going to. I set a bunch of posts out and schedule them ahead of time. I'm about like a month to 2 months ahead of schedule. I really like Gaia is really getting on me about this. Helios is now asking for the 4 new books, Gaia Rules, especially Nouveau Economics, Atheism in Practice, and Technocratic. Less atheism in practice, but yeah. You should want atheism in practice. It's vital to the canon and understanding my philosophy, though. So, but the gods want Gaia Rules and Nouveau Economics more. And then Technocratic is for America, basically. And then, let's see, content. I have not been doing content. I still get traffic, but it's like from the blogs now. And like, I've been neglecting like Instagram. I don't think I've posted the new cover art or whatever in a while. And I don't think I still go consistently on YouTube, but, I've let go. I post on Threads, but I've let go of like Blue Sky and Twitter and TikTok and. What are we talking about? This is the Friday listening party done a day late. I release a new track every week. This This week's track is called Author. We're going to listen to it in a minute. It's about my books. These are my books: Dark Racism, 108, The Story of Discovering Earth's Consciousness, The American Nightmare Project, what is this, Farming Humans, Canon Will Do, and The Myth of the Sun. So the song is about 3 to 4 of those books: Canon Will Do, Farming Humans, 108, and Dark Racism, and we'll get into it. Okay, I would like to thank Al Marquis, Destiny Beats, Finico Beats, and especially Alex of Cozy Bear Beats, Josh Owens of A100 Productions, Ryan Anderson of Ryanie Beats, and Josh Gadden of Keanu Beats. Last week's release, I'm not going to go into this. I have all my albums for Eric Leo 108 uploaded. Thank you. They are good. You can find my books at fience.com/books. That's FIENSE.com/books. You can find my hub is basically fience.com. So thank you for being here. Let's see. I have 3 albums scheduled to come out this month now. It's August, right? Yeah. So Mr. Congeniality 2 comes out this month on the 21st. And then what's the other one? Primary Source Material comes out in November, and Endure, which was going to be America 2, but I had to switch that around, and I'll talk about that in the Monday update, which will come out Monday, the monthly update. Endure comes out October 16th, if I remember correctly. So I have to work on Girl Talk next. I basically have to work on the books is what I really need to work on. Guy is getting really upset with me. That's the God that's in my head. So she keeps pushing me. She said she'd leave me alone, at least for a while, after I got those books done. So highly requested by the gods. So a big part of it, why it hasn't got done yet, is I need to brainstorm. I need to go into like what MLK did and what he wanted to continue past his life. Like I have to look into it and I have to apply it to the ecology, representing the ecology financially as an asset. So I just have to approach it properly. And I basically have a month, so yeah. Okay, the blog post is at fience.com/author. Excuse me. Normally I would let you know what it looks like, but one of my phones broke, so I have to be on. I'm live on YouTube in school right now. So Author is my 174th official release and 245th track published. The beat is by Ryanie Beats, and the track is self-produced. I basically get the beat from Ryan Anderson, and I do the rest. Author is my, well, this is in there twice. Oh, I have it open. I can just fix it. Imagine that. Thanks for making it easy on me, Blue. I'll give you credit for that one. Author is, let's see here. So Author is my 174th official release. This track is from the Primary Source Material album, which releases November 20th, 2026. And you can get it now on my website at fience.com/PSM for Primary Source Material. Okay. Open up. I'll read a couple. Hey, thanks for subscribing. I'll read a couple of the paragraphs. Every so often, an artist tells you exactly who they are in the first few bars. An author, Eric Leo 108, does this precisely. The track opens with a simple instruction: open up. Turn the page, and from there it becomes a mission statement. This isn't a song that hides its meaning behind metaphor and dares you to dig. It hands you the thesis directly. Eric Lee 108 is a hip hop artist turned author, a rapper who writes books, and a writer who has decided that the message matters more than the medium. I basically do the whole point of doing all this is the message, and the message is the philosophy in the books. Everything like the music is just propagated to get your attention, to draw you into the books. A lot of people don't get there, and I understand that, and I try to put as much as I can in my music, but it's like poetic license. There's just some things I'm limited on to make it flow correctly, and yeah, prose. I've written prose before I wrote poetry or lyrics, so the prose is really what's good. For anyone discovering his catalog through the music first, author is a doorway into everything else, a rapper who writes books. The heart of the song is in the recurring hook. Eric says, along with writing these hooks, I'm an author of books. I explain the philosophy, you can get a better look. That's the whole project in 4 lines. The hooks are the invitation, the books are the destination. He's not asking you to choose between the two. He's telling you they're one continuous body of work, which they are. When the lyric says, if you want to know what happens, read the chapters, because I'm a writer with tactics for teaching my passion. The song is functioning almost like a table of contents set to a beat. This is what makes author such a clean entry point for people meeting Eric Leo 108 for the first time. Conscious hip hop and philosophy don't always sit comfortably together on a track, but Eric treats the friction as the point. He says it himself, my work, nonfiction, you learn when you take it in. You heard of sentience, but with music I mesh it in. That line is worth sitting with. Sentientism, the idea that moral consideration should extend to all beings capable of experience, is not a typical rap subject. Eric folds it into the verse anyways, because for him, the song and page are the same conversation held in 2 different rooms, which they are. Yeah. So, anyways, let's listen to the track. What time is it? Yeah, I gotta get out of here eventually. So, I miss you, Emma. I still think about you every day. We'll get into it on the Monday update. Let's see. Here we go. Open up, turn the page. Open up, turn the page. Along with writing these hooks, I'm an author of books. I explain the philosophy, you can get a better look. Along with writing these hooks, I'm an author of books. I explain the philosophy, you can get a better look. If you want to know what happens, read the chapters, cause I'm a writer with tactics for teaching my passion. I could teach you about philosophy, the cosmos and society, it's all in my books. Turn the page, you'll come to see my work, nonfiction. You learn when you take it in. You heard of sentience, but with music I mesh it in. Do you need a strategy so your dreams come true? That's why I made the philosophy of canon will do. Want to know what God is and how to think about it? Read 108 and discover Earth's consciousness. Want to know reality and what affects your life? Read Farming Humans to bring the truth into sight. Do you want to understand and help that culture advance? Talk racism shows and the economics we have. If you want to digest and expand your mind, these these are just vessels for the message I've designed. If you want to know what happens, read the chapters, cause I'm a writer with tactics for teaching my passion. I could teach you about philosophy, the cosmos and society. It's all in my books. Turn the page, you'll come to see. I stand on the shoulder of giants. They can see the defiance. May have done it before, but I designed it. Trebuchet to these forces, retort to the resources. Call me Archimedes and resort to the courses. When I fight, it's an aura, the oratory amorphous. I hit it like a boulder and attack like a hornet. The pen is mightier than the sword. The lion will remain the villain till they tell stories. Don't want confusion or my words to get distorted. They may throw bricks at my house, but this castle is stories. Knowledge is power, so I became a sage. That archetype, a mark of mine. Open up and turn the page. Wanna know what happens? Read the chapters, cause I'm a writer with tactics for teaching my passion. I could teach. Okay, so along with writing these hooks, I'm an author of books. I explain the philosophy, you can get a better look. Along with writing these hooks, I'm an author of books. I explain the philosophy, you can get a better look. If you want to know what happens, read the chapters, cause I'm a writer with tactics for teaching my passion. I could teach you about philosophy, the cosmos and society. It's all in my books. Turn the page, you'll come to see. I could teach you about philosophy, the cosmos, and society. Also is about society. It's all in my books. Turn the page, you'll come to see. My work, non-fiction, you learn when you take it in. You heard of sentience, but with music I mesh it in. You've heard of sentience, but with music I mesh it in. Sentientism is the religion of Gaia, at least that's what she told me when I was years ago when we first met. She's never taken it back, and I have books about it now, so... Sentientism was something, and I've never heard of it before when she said that to me. And then I looked it up, and it's like, yeah, I explained it in the blog what it was. So, what was that? So your dreams come true. That's why I made the philosophy. So the philosophy of canon will do is if you can do something and you will it, that's how you do it. So can and will do. Knowledge, strategy, execution. I talk about that in here. Yeah. Philosophy of can and will do. Want to know what God is and how to think about it? Read 108 and discover Earth's consciousness. If you want to know about Earth conscious, what I don't remember what I said. Excuse me. I talk about Earth consciousness in this, and it's my story to how I got there. And then I have other books like Cosmic Love that basically test the theory with other artists in my that are denoted as Cosmic Loves. That's why it's called Cosmic Love. And then the Myth of the Sun talks about how the original God was the sun and why that is. So this is like a lineage of books. 108, Cosmic Love, then the Myth of the Sun, and the next one will be Gaia Rules, which is about the why and understanding the gods and charity work, basically. Please don't swear on my live or I'll ban you. Want to know reality and what affects your life? Read Farming Humans to bring the truth into sight. Do you want to understand and have that So what he said about Farming Humans is this is American inequality and profit over people in the age of oligarchy. Whereas The American Nightmare Project is a zoom in, which is like live sociology from my perspective of America's economic structure. Um, Farming Humans is a zoom out and lets you know how the structure actually works and why it's basically meant to make you in a very real way a wage slave. There's reproductive prison and debt bondage that America is still plagued with. And the whole theory behind the book is that corporations are farming you for labor and money, so employment and consumerism, um, and they've made it the farm just like an industrial farm, like a real industrial farm. They've taken out the human element and just made it numbers and everything like that. And the livestock, which are really the humans, are being treated poorly because of this system we've set up that farms humans instead of treating them like a small indie farm or something. I don't know what you want to call it. Help me, Morgan Gold. um. Anyways, yeah. Culture advance, dark racism shows in the economics we have. If you want to digest and expand your mind, these are just vessels for the message I've designed. If you want to know what happened. So this is all part of the message. The whole amorphous thing, the whole amorphous canon is the message. And they're directly explained in these nonfiction books. I can't underemphasize or overemphasize. I can't underemphasize enough the importance of reading these books. I know my music is popular and it's supposed to be, but it's all designed to get you to read the message in the books. You will have a great, deep understanding if you read these books too. Read the chapters, because I'm a writer with tactics for teaching my passion. I could teach you about philosophy, the cosmos, and society. It's all in my books. Turn the page, you'll come to see. I stand on the shoulder of giants. They can see the defiant. So I can't remember who said it, but they said, basically as a writer, I think it was, they stand on the shoulder of giants. So this comes from philosophy. This may have done it before, but So somebody has always done something before you. This is what I'm saying. You live on the shoulder of giants, but you can still design it different. Just because you have the blueprints doesn't mean you have to take that exact thing. You can redesign it in your own way. And that's what I've done. Trebuchet to these forces. Trebuchets are I'm talking about Archimedes here. He made a trebuchet. This is why you don't mess with like scientists and stuff, because they'll engineer ways to get what they need. Archimedes was a mathematician. I can't remember. He was like a Greek. I think he was in Crete. I don't remember. They used him to make these trebuchets to break into cities, like impenetrable fortresses, and they would launch rocks. It was so devastating that the people inside the castle buildings thought giants were attacking. So that's why I say I hit it like a boulder and attack like a hornet, because they're launching boulders and they're launching them one at a time, so it's like little hornets, coming after you. Call me Archimedes and resort to. I mean, people don't realize like Archimedes, they think of him as a mathematician, but his genius was also applied to the military. It was like Oppenheimer. And it's like Leonardo da Vinci that did all these paintings and is known for him, but he developed the first tank. Courses. When I fight it's an aura, the oratory amorphous. I hit it like a boulder and attack like a hornet. The pen is mightier than the sword. The lion will remain the villain until they tell a story. The pen is mightier than the sword is an old saying. I think it's like Sir Francis Bacon or something. And then the lion will remain the villain until they tell stories. I think this might be. I've heard this before where the lion will. It wasn't said like that. I made it rhyme with this, basically. But those are like philosophical. I don't motifs. I don't know what you want to call it. And I'm basically giving, since all my books are all about philosophy, I'm basically giving the philosophy in the books or the philosophers that I've studied. Don't want confusion or my words to get distorted. They may throw bricks at my house. This is from one of my cosmic loves. This is a lyric from one of my cosmic loves. They may throw bricks at my house, but this castle in stories. That's flipped. From one of my cosmic loves. It was basically a consistent theme in my work at this point. But this castle in stories, knowledge is power, so I became a sage. So that knowledge is power. Sage is an archetype that Carl Jung, he came up with archetypes, and you have to know what archetype you are. And you have to play to your audience as that archetype. I'm the rebel sage. I'm like 80% sage, 20% rebel. But yeah. The type of mark of mine, open up and turn the page. Wanna know what happened? And then if you want to know what happens, read the chapters. So, okay, that's it. I wanted to do this track justice by giving it a proper Friday listening party. But that's what it's about. I know, so I'm getting away from watch the Monday update. I'm getting away from negativity as Eric Leo 108, and it's more about cosmic love and the dance we find ourselves in. A little bit about business and the culture and basically society, about building it up different, where something else is going to be about a negative critique. I'm basically rebranding, so I'll talk about it in the Monday update. But yeah, it's, I hate to do it, but primary source material, I know it seems kind of salesy, but at the same time, this is what the whole purpose of my music is about, is to sell the message. I want you to know about my books if you know my music, so we're doing it. But yeah, I'm trying to reach more of my audience that are other authors, other entrepreneurs, let's say, artists, entrepreneurs, and authors. Excuse me. I want to play to that audience a little more. So I have to be kind of salesy or whatever. And this is part of the primary source material, which is about me, where I come from, who I am, what I do, what I'm about. And the honest answer is, a big part of me is being an author. So, yeah. I'll probably do another primary source material, whatever. These are going to be consistent or whatever. Just like Mr. Congeniality 2 album series. But yeah, that's it. I gotta, go. I got stuff to do. I really appreciate you guys being here and hearing me out. 30 minutes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my family. You're awesome. I love you very much. And until next time, you take care, all right? Bye.